Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's keep playing as Maya in Europa Universalis IV. I was going to say Achu, but we're not Achu. We're the Maya. So we're so totally going to be Tech 2 before everyone else. I'm a little bit nervous though about Tech 2 because it might actually make our rebels even stronger. But it should also make it very, like if we're Tech 2 for like 5 years or something ahead of everyone else, how hard would it be to pass the religious reforms over and over again, do you think? If anything, I think that the Mayan religion might have it the easiest when it comes to passing reforms. Don't care about these things. We have the strongest army. Aztecs have 8k. Essentially, we're about to go to like 17k when we take Tech 2. Hey, we can take Tech 2. I'm taking it now. Combat width plus 5. My goodness. So combat width has a base of 15, we've just increased the base combat width to 20. And then I think, yeah, when you hover over these things you can actually see. It's like in the Highlands we'd have a combat width of 15. We could actually fight pretty wide now. Base 5, I mean the plus 5 is not going to matter too much. These initial engagements are so small that it doesn't even matter. You're almost never limited by combat width. Zapotec actually have an army here. Looks like they're actually winning against the enemy. Yeah, they're defending well against the Mixtec. Mixtec have almost no troops. Mixtec have no allies. Mixtec wants to become part of our country. Can't fabricate more claims on them, but we've got what we need. Declare the war. These cores. Do we need to wait for the cores, do you think? Probably not. I think we just, we go for it. Okay, blood sacrifice. Human energy is sent skyward, and we receive divine power in return when we make a blood sacrifice. The king uses an obsidian knife or a stingray spine to cut his penis, allowing the blood to fall onto paper held in bowls. The queen pulls a rope with thorns attached through her tongue. The paper stained with blood is burned, and the rising smoke communicates with the sky world. These people are freaking nuts. Okay, if we do this, 4 available things could happen. Only one of one. Either we have a 40% chance to lose unrest in Tochtepec, and lose 1 unrest in Tehuantepec, a 30% chance we gain administrative, 29% chance we gain 1 stability, and a 1% chance that we die. I would be totally fine with him dying, so this is a really good risk. Let's try it. I hope it'll tell us. I have a feeling, unfortunately, what's going to happen is that it's just going to, like, you click it and then it doesn't say what happened. If we get the bonus stability, we'll hear the sound effect. But if we gain the administrative power or the unrest one, I don't think we're going to get a notifier saying which one happened. So Tochtepec is at 3.3. We got the unrest one. That's okay. I would have liked the stability. We're already at positive 3 stability. So never mind. Alright, we got rid of that filthy culture. It wasn't accepted. Now we just have Yucatec. I believe all of our cultures are accepted now. We've got some Zapotec. Never mind, we've got some filthy Zapotec that's not accepted either. And I get rid of all that. We want to commit the genocides. All the genocide. Where are you going, dude? Lima wants military access. Sure. Now, I need to hopefully get to all these provinces before they can start trying to siege, because I want to full annex this guy. Crap. Well, if that's the case, I'm just going to back off and we'll see what happens here. Zapotec might try to turn it around and vassalize them or something. We're not going to achieve religious unity. Unless we click the button. In order to do it, we need to have no overextension. And we have enough land, so... I think that if I take this mission and then click the button, I'm going to lose land, and I'll probably end up with 100% unity again. Might try it. I'm going to take that mission. I should have carpet sieged before I fought that army. That was a mistake. It was a pretty quick siege, though. Whoa! They've got 3 siege value. That's nuts. That's a lot of siege value. Still, your war score is at 68%, so they should be getting called for peace soon. Even if it is defensive war. We have 50% chance of the Zapotec Patriots firing. This is the only province they're causing problems in, though. Still at 10 force limit. This is going to come below positive unrest soon, so that'll start ticking down. National Epic. Our subjects have taken to telling tales and legends about Achu. The legend says that in Maya's darkest hour, he will return to our nation and deliver it from evil. Regardless of the truth that is in this statement, we could use this in our propaganda. Sounds great. Peace offer from the Mixtec. Nope. Alright, so Mixtec will be forced to give Zapotec 10% war operations. Wonderful. So we're actually going to be able to full annex Mixtec. We will just send... Here, let's do this. We're going to combine, shift merge, grab a single regiment, and a single regiment, deselect the largest army, send one to there, and they will suffer one attrition tick, but that's okay. They'll start sieging fairly soon. I like this raising autonomy thing. Even though it like really screws over your overall effectiveness, the lack of revolt risk is really quite nice. And we've actually almost gotten rid of this mission. This wrong religion province. They've had no progress at all. One down, many more to go. Start with Mixi. I think we should culture convert and like just totally annihilate this country. Annihilate all these things before we click the button, maybe. If we get them all back to Maya, it might just make it a lot easier to click these buttons. We'll see, though. I might click it soon. Problem is, we're about to pick up a bunch more land. We've almost played for 20 years, so it's not like it's been fast. I mean, it has been fast, but from a 3 or 4 province minor to all this is, I guess, kind of to be expected, but... No peace. There can be no peace between us. Our trade income should be coming up. Having a core there might help. Are we still getting full trade power? Well, the autonomy stinks. But one thing worth knowing is that autonomy only affects trade power at half the amount that it affects everything else. Aztec have just declared war on Mixtec. Okay. I'm pretty sure you're confused. So if I wanted to, I could vassalize them and go to war with the Aztec that way. Well, we got our core. I think we just full annex them and make their war invalidate. Yeah, that's going to be the way to go, I think. Good to see the Aztec Tlaxcala suffering loss of attrition. It's always nice. Sue for peace, full annex. Done. And we will just raise autonomy because it's worked for us. And start the cores. Our mishmash of faith. This mission is probably not going to work out well for us. I'm at truce with you for quite a while longer. I don't even know what my flag looks like. It's like this... Okay, it's the green thing. Gotcha. Okay, you have a... You're a vassal underneath the Aztec. The Aztec have 2 vassals. And you're a vassal under that guy. So we really only have 2 more enemies. It's Colima and Mexico. Or Colima and Aztec. And they're allied. So it's us versus all that. And then there's Zapotec, who are allied with Colima. So it's us versus everything else at this point. So that's a little concerning, because we actually don't have that much of an advantage as far as troop count goes. I mean, it's my 10 versus all of that. So we're not that strong. I think what we do is finish cores. I sure hope we're not going to lose the cores when we click the button. We might, but we'll only make that mistake once. Let's finish these cores and click the button. Let's see what happens. That is, after all, the purpose of this campaign, right? To learn how some of this stuff works. A little bit of revolt risk here now. Okay, that stuff's ticking down. Excellent. We'll improve with you now. And even though these guys hate me, I guess we will try to improve with them. Just because it couldn't hurt. Couldn't hurt to have it. There goes any risk of rebellion. Now this is the other thing I'm really curious about. When I click the button, I understand we're going to lose a bunch of land, right? That's just kind of how it works. When they take the land, are they going to take my autonomy? And are they going to keep the autonomy increased modifier? Or are they going to just kind of reset to a neutral state? I mean, I might really nerf my enemies just by giving them all lots of autonomy. Which may make it a little bit easier. Diplomatic power for inflation. I don't think so. There's no purpose for the diplomacy points for us right now. I also forgot that we have Tech 2. That's part of the reason why we're so much stronger than they are. Actually, Aztec took it. Aztec is Tech 2. Damn you. Couple of them are. I guess I didn't maybe do it quite as fast as I thought I did. Alright, just waiting on cores. Speed 5. Also, is there anything else we can culture convert? Highland Maya? I don't think we need to do that. That is an accepted culture. That is part of our culture group, anyway. And it is, well, I guess maybe it's still probably better. I mean, it's at 19%. It's large enough of the territory here that I don't think we actually need to convert it. But that other one was problematic. And it wasn't very expensive to get rid of, so. Certainly better than Tech 2. Oh gosh. It's not even going to give us access to ships. So diplomacy, like, does almost nothing. Alright. One less thing for our diplomat to work on. Force limit has come up a little bit. I'm a bit concerned about building all the way to force limit simply because when we click the button, we might lose all of our force limit. Wyob. Letting your blood flow into the bowl and then burning the paper stained with your blood brings a vision to your eyes. This was a few years ago. The vision snake shows you a Wyob, caster of disease and fever, with a jar of darkness in its hand. Sweet. Seems fine. We have a little bit of unrest in Mixie. The cores are well on their way, though. Apparently we can actually fabricate claims on them. Another conversion out of the way. Alright, so religious-wise, we've converted quite a bit. Let's, I'd love to convert this one. We'll keep on converting with adjacency, I think. Maybe not. These two up here are actually easier to convert. Are they lower base tax? Yeah, they're just one base tax. Okay, well, we'll convert up there. That seems fine. I gotta say, having this -3 from the advisor has really made a lot of this a lot easier, too. Because even though I've raised autonomy in every province, it's still kind of close in some. I mean, it would be positive revolt risk if we didn't have that guy. He's helped out a lot. Okay, 2 more cores to go. Alright, sacrificial traditions. This time we will extract their heart. That'll help conversion speed a little bit again. Maybe I'd be better off just like converting all this land before clicking the button. But I don't want to wait around forever, so we're going to click it now. We've already cored it all. We're not doing any active culture conversion. We've spread the religion by 2 provinces, which is pretty good. And we've exterminated one of the non-accepted cultures. So let's see what happens. Oh, and you know what? Look at that. We don't have to pass them in any specific order. Sweet. I had assumed it was left to right. Cool. Well, do we want to colonize? I'm afraid that colonization is just going to result in giving up more territory. So let's take the one that, like, helps us to make it happen faster. I'm assuming we're going to lose our cores. We're going to take Reform the Bureaucracy first. Do you want to unlock the Reform the Bureaucracy? Doing so will free all nations you have subjugated, release some of your provinces, and lower your stability by 1. Hell yeah. Okay. I just lost 1 stability. What did we actually lose? At least it kept our borders contiguous. That's good. It looks like it knocked us down to 10 provinces. So we lost half our provinces. We went from above 20 to down to exactly 10. That's okay. Did we lose our cores? We have claims that we had before. We did lose our cores. Alright, that sucks. It's a good thing we took the first one that's going to lower our coring cost. It should show here. Yep. So that'll help out speeding up cores and reducing the cost. And what kind of enemies did we end up with? We've got the Quiche, who are separated. We've got the UPCA. They are all Mesoamerican Mayan. So they're all, for the most part, our religion. Except you just came back, and you are Nahuatl again. Zapotec came back, but you're Mayan. And that's probably because I converted some of your land. Okay, that's interesting. And interestingly, all Mayan subjects... How come there's this pop-up when it's already happened? Am I going to lose stability again? No, I did not. Okay, well that's good. Our force limit just got crushed, so we're over it by a lot, and it's costing us 2 ducats a month to be this much over. Okay, well, I think we just immediately start attacking. I think we're going to get this mission in just a second, as expected. Yep. We no longer accept that thing. Save. Okay, let's insult Colima. We can re-rival the Quiche. I don't imagine... Do we have a truce with them? Oh, that's the annoying part. We have a truce with the Maya until 78. What? That's so bad. 69. 5-year truce with UPCA. ITSA. 15-year truce with ITSA. Well, that's not going to stand. We're going to do some truce breaking, I think. Is there anyone we don't have a truce with that's adjacent to us? Zapotec, truce. Well, actually, Zapotec is only 3 years. I wonder why it's different on all these. It's like some of them it just defaulted to 15 years. Other ones it went to 5. This one's randomly 3. So I think we're going to have to start attacking some people. And we're going to have to go down to, I think, just 2. We're going to get rid of some of these infantry. I'm going to go down to 8 force limit. Now it definitely would be nice to actually have low autonomy in the land that's kind of going to stay our core. I think we can afford to lower it here. Alright. Okay, cool. Well, I'm going to take a break here. Let me know what your thoughts are. It's going to take a little bit of effort to pass these reforms. But we'll go from there. So, thanks for watching, everyone. See you soon.